Welcome to Badlands Rack Attack. As always, I'm your host, Blake Van Tusselbrook, coming to you from Badlands headquarters here in West Jordan, Utah. It's officially August, and that means kicking off a bunch of different big game seasons. So we couldn't be more excited. Hunting season finally feels like it's here. We're getting tons of gear out there, taking tons of calls and questions and talking hunting and hunts. Everybody comes in and asks, what do you have going on? And we ask it back and get talking about the hunt. Our favorite time of the year is here. We're excited to bring you an all new episode of Rack Attack today. First thing, it has been a little bit of time has passed since we did a Rack Attack. Some of the things that I've done just since the last Rack Attack, it's a pretty long list. Here's just a few of the things that have been going on. So yeah, as you can see, been plenty busy. Sorry for the break, but we're gonna get right into a new episode here, starting with some industry gossip. Fans of the show Yellowstone on the Paramount Network starring Kevin Costner might have noticed on an episode a week or two ago, Badlands Approach camo showing up quite heavily in the episode. Awesome that Costner is wearing approach camouflage. He came in one day and was like, I heard that Badlands makes the best camo in the world and I just have to have it for my new show. You believe that story, right? Okay. But yeah, we're excited to have Badlands Approach Camouflage featured on that show. It's an amazing show if you haven't checked it out, but check it out. So Badlands Approach Camouflage, officially the choice of Costner, Jeremy Renner, and so many others. I mean, it's just really blowing up. So if Costner's wearing it, old Dances with Wolves himself, it's good enough for me. So there's a bit of industry gossip for you. From there, we're gonna move into the Badlands workshop and show you a piece we've been working on that is about ready to come out, not too far off, a piece you've been asking for that everybody's been wanting. We have a piece to show you right now. Let me grab my buddy, the half mannequin here. So introducing the Badlands Scree Pant. It's gonna be our first solid color pant. It's gonna be a great for everyday wear or hunt. It's a super high-tech material, amazing stretch, super comfortable, moisture wicking, quick dry, just as comfortable as can be. You got the two pockets, you got a hip pocket here, low profile, not a big bulky cargo pocket. Badlands logoing here. It's actually not going to be red. It's going to be kind of a more subtle tone on the final product. But yeah, the Badlands Scree Pant fits like a dream. We've been wearing them a little bit around here, testing them out. It's going to come in this color, kind of a grayish earth tone kind of color, and then a tan as well. So you'll be able to get that in two colors. It's coming soon. The Badlands Scree Pant. We're super excited about that. And of course, there's a lot of other stuff going on in the Badlands workshop that we'll show you soon. We're gonna close it up for now and move on to today's main segment, which is Badlands Tech Talk. For Tech Talk today, we wanted to talk apparel, Badlands Apparel, and how to dress for success on your next hunt. We have a lot of pieces in the apparel lineup. We know it's hard to know what to wear in which situations. So because we have a lot of pieces, I'm gonna buzz through them fairly quick, but we're gonna tell you kind of in what situation we'd recommend wearing which clothing system. So we're gonna start with a hot weather set. This is what we go with when it's, you know what hot weather is. It's 80 and above. It's when the sun's shining, it's tough to get a break, you can't really cool down, and you just need your clothing to do as much for you as it can to keep you cool. First and foremost, next to skin, we put the Algus Tech long sleeve, or we make it in a short sleeve as well. Amazing piece, super light, super thin, but still durable. Has our blue Cool Touch lining, which has that reaction with your perspiration to cool you down, gives your skin a cooling effect. So that's a piece we always have next to skin in hot weather. Algus Tech long sleeve. Another option, just as thin, just as lightweight, but with the hood and the face mask built in, is the new Stealth Hoodie. Again, Algus Cool Touch technology, super light, perfect early season stocking type piece. That is an option as well. Comes in Approach FX, and our black option, which is a merino wool option. So hot weather, Stealth, awesome. You can't beat in the hot weather the Algus pant. We kept the name the same throughout the lineup so that you can just match them up. The Algus pant, super lightweight. The blue Cool Touch lining against your skin. That's going to be our hot weather pant. Comes with a suspender, hip pockets, main pockets. Just real solid piece. Can't beat it in the hot weather. Okay, so that's a typical hot weather setup. We're not wearing much. We're not layering. We'll move on to mild weather. So you get down into some of those, maybe it's a little cooler in the morning, cooler in the evening. You want just a little bit more heft to knock back some of that cold. We move into pieces like the Calor quarter zip. Again, we'd wear this next to skin, but it's a little bit thicker, and it has our heat wave technology, which is this brown lining you'll see in some of our pieces. So the heat wave has the opposite of the Cool Touch effect in that it reacts with your skin to have a heating effect and give you a little bit more warmth than your body and your clothing is creating by itself. Working together, you get a warming effect. So the Calor quarter zip, great next to skin piece in those more mild temperatures. Newly released is the Seal Top, merino wool body for that extra bit of warmth and heft, but you still get that Cool Touch sleeve, which is nice. You get a little bit more warmth in your core and in your back, but you still get that cool feeling around your neck and the sleeves. Seal Top, great option for mild weather. On the bottoms, you move into something like a Rise pant, very ultra quiet material. I'm rubbing that right next to the microphone. Very soft, very quiet, little bit of weight and heft to it, little bit of not a fleece liner, but a soft liner to it. Not heavily insulated, but it is a thicker material. So the Rise pant, great for those mild temperatures, maybe those, I don't know, 45 to 60 degree kind of temperatures. Rise pant. With that, you have a Rise jacket and a Rise vest as well, so you can complete that mild weather set. Other options are the Calor pant. Actually, let's move into the Prime pant, which again, I would call a mild weather piece, not a super cold weather piece, but it's an actual fleece material. So you get even quieter, but in an actual fleece. Pretty unlined, a little bit of wind and water resistance there as well. So Prime, again, there's a Prime jacket as well. Here's that Rise jacket I mentioned that goes with that Rise pant. We do the Rise set in Approach and Approach FX, so you can get it for whatever season and terrain you're hunting in. There's the Prime jacket that matches that pant. Again, it's a true fleece, so the coloration might look a little bit differently than some of our other pieces, but true fleece are our Prime and Ascend pieces, which we'll talk about in a bit. You move on to something like a Flex hoodie, which in those mild temperatures, you might just want to have your base layer on and then throw over something like a hoodie. We have this ultra quiet Flex hoodie. We actually have a special video sent in from Grant Putnam of Last Breath TV. It's going to give you a real quick 1-minute overview of the Flex hoodie. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Grant with Last Breath, and today I wanted to take a chance to talk to you about the Flex hoodie by Badlands. So this one that I have right here in front of me is wrapped in Approach camouflage. You can see that it's got a lot of green and earthy tones, which make it absolutely perfect for going up and down mountains and early season whitetail hunting, which is why I have it in the first place. So a couple features of this hoodie that make it pretty cool in my opinion is this is DWR finish, meaning if you're going to wear this as an outer layer, that this is going to wick and repel moisture. Also, you can see the cross hatching down the sleeves, down the side, and also on the back are going to wick moisture and vent it from your body. So I myself have only spent about 2 months of hunting in this particular hoodie, turkey hunting, and this is a really awesome base layer for you to use as well with any of your other Badlands products. So you should definitely check this out. Again, the Flex Hoodie by Badlands. Check it out.
All right, thank you, Grant, for that great quick look at the Flex Hoodie, one of their favorite pieces, one of our all-time best-selling pieces, honestly. Flex Hoodie comes in a half zip in Approach or a full zip in Approach FX, but other than that, it's the same piece. Flex, awesome. From there, we move on to actual cold weather pieces. So the temperatures are getting really cold. You're having to sit maybe, you're not moving around as much. Those cold weather pieces, what are you gonna wear in the Badlands lineup? First of all, we'd kick it off with our Ovis merino wool base layers. So a quarter zip top and a base layer bottom. You want something real good next to skin when you're gonna be in those cold temperatures. Merino wool in general is great for warming. You want it next to your skin. Don't go and put a piece of something else in between there because you're gonna negate the effects of that merino wool. So that's what we'd start with next to skin if we're expecting any sort of cold temperatures, the Ovis base layer set. From there, you're probably gonna wanna start layering with some mid-layer pieces. So something like that Rise vest we showed you, something like a high Uintas vest, which has a Primaloft filling in it. It's gonna really warm you up. You want something between your base layer and your outer layer that's gonna provide extra insulation. That's where something like a vest or even a Flex Hoodie might, Flex Hoodie might come in, something like that between your base and your outer. And then we move into, there's that Rise vest I talked about. Some true outerwear for cold weather, our Calor set. So the Calor jacket is a little bit heavier than a lot of our other jackets. It has that heat wave technology liner in it and just a lot of features. Still very quiet, but you're gonna get a lot of extra warmth out of that Calor piece. Not crazy hot to where you can't run and gun in it and sweat a little bit. It's still gonna quick dry, very, very water resistant. But yeah, that's gonna really knock back that cold, very wind resistant as well. The Calor jacket and the Calor pant are gonna be the set for that. You also move into our Ascend set, which I mentioned earlier. It's our heavier duty fleece. So if you want a true fleece piece that's gonna be ultra silent, but heavier than that Prime we talked about for mild, jump up to the Ascend pant and Ascend jacket. You're gonna get true fleece, windproof, very water resistant, and get into a fleece type piece. Jacket wise, this is one of our warmer jackets. It's the Venture jacket, 100% waterproof, windproof, still very quiet. It's the one with the built-in rangefinder tether in here, built-in pocket, built-in tether. Great tree stand piece, comes in Approach and Approach FX. Hooded, insulated hood, vents in the mouthpiece there, so if you do zip it up all the way, you get good breathability. Compressible sleeves for the bow hunter who wants to get that extra fabric out of the way. Waterproof zippers throughout, fully seam taped, just an awesome piece for waterproof and windproof. One of my favorites for sure. The Venture jacket goes in that cold weather lineup. And then we get into the new pieces you've been waiting for, and they are on the way. They are gonna be here before most of that really cold weather hits. The new Pyre series. So this thing is heavy duty. It's gonna be warm. And this is it, the Pyre jacket. It's gonna come in Approach and Approach FX. So those colder temps where you know you're gonna go sit, tree stand, blind, if you're going glassing for long periods of time, up in the mountains, and you're not gonna be moving around much, take the Pyre jacket. Again, waterproof zips, but check out this lining. I mean, you can tell it's just super thick, tons of insulation, high quality, top of the line insulation packed into here, as much as we could pack in without feeling like we were getting too bulky. So awesome insulation throughout. The sleeves are lined with a little bit different material for easy on and off. But again, you get the nice chest pocket with the tether and just awesome. Just insulated hood, adjustable hood, Pyre jacket. That's your true cold, frigid weather piece. And we just got it in to the shop here. It's not available yet, but the Pyre bib is the companion piece to the Pyre jacket. So you can see low bulk up top, where you don't need it as much, but you get that bulk down through the bottom section, down through your legs, suspenders, a zip-up bib, very easy on, easy off, very handy pockets. Pyre bib coming very soon. And of course, with that Pyre series, even if it is super cold, colder than you were expecting, or the coldest you've ever been in, just add those mid layers to it. Add a high Uintas vest, add a rise vest, something like that, and have a nice base layer next to skin to give you that good start. So we hit the hot weather, we hit the mild weather, we hit the cold weather, and we hit the frigid weather. We've got you covered with the Badlands Apparel. And just to reiterate, we believe 100% in the clothing we're making, the quality. Everything's covered by our unconditional lifetime warranty. Clothing is the same as the packs as far as that goes. If you ever have any issues, we're gonna fix or replace it for life for free. Whew, so, need a drink. Overview of apparel. We hope that helped, showing you how to dress for success on your next hunt. Okay, let's move on to one of our favorite segments because we get to hear from you. It's called What Seyi. We look at all your comments on every single video. It's true. I read every single comment from every single Rack Attack, and some comments are kind of mean, but most of them are really nice, and there's a lot of great questions, so we like to feature them here on Rack Attack. First, we picked one from Bird on the Fly 27. He said, I'm looking forward to the launch of the Vario pack system. So are we, but mostly I'm wondering what the meat shelf option is going to be. Will it be in between the pack and frame or on the outside of the pack like the 2200? Love my Badlands gear. So you might want to go back and watch our last Rack Attack Shorts episode called All About the Vario, where we show you in depth how that meat shelf system works. But let me show you real quick. I have the Vario frame here set up with the Badlands Vario game bag and the meat shelf accessory. And you can see the meat shelf attaches to the Vario frame with these T-hook attachments and sits between the frame and your pack. So if you wanted to haul your pack at the same time, there is a mode to attach that to the back here. So it would be a back carry. So to answer your question, yes, that meat shelf sits between your frame and your pack. And it collapses down flat to the back here when you're not using it. So if you have your pack on here, it just sits there. You deploy it as needed and go. So that's how the Vario will work with the meat shelf accessory. And that is coming very soon as well. Thank you for the great question. Another one came from TJ Snelson. He said, as always, great episode. Thanks, TJ. Can you do an episode on your camping gear? Would love to learn more about the sleeping bags and tents. Yes, that's a great idea. I think we will do an episode just on camping gear, but we probably need to hit the hills and make it a legit video. So we'll plan a camping trip here. But we do have a feature sent in from our good friend and Badlands Operative Pro Staff member, Tim Ensley, who was running in the Artemis tent just recently and sent us this video.
Thanks, Blake. Me and Cass here. We are with the Prime Archery Group, and we just left Salt Lake City for the Total Archery Challenge event, and we're headed to Big Sky, Montana to the Total Archery event. But in the 4 days that we had off between events, we're doing a little fly fishing. We're here on the Gallatin River in Montana, just outside of Big Sky, and we've come in here right on the river, and we've set up the new Artemis 2 tents, and we're going to do some fly fishing literally right here, a little bit down the way. But just want to show you the new Artemis 2 tent. Quick setup. It's actually a 2-man setup, but it's really perfect for one dude. Like, you can have all your stuff in it. Comes with a rain fly. A vegetable here, kind of so you can put your stuff. You can actually have your boots and everything sitting right here. It's perfect for one guy. I think 2 guys would be a little bit tight, but 2 guys could actually sleep in there if they wanted to. Me and Blake obviously couldn't sleep in there because he's way bigger than I am. So, rain fly, totally enclosed. You can zip this up. You can see Cass's tent over here is totally enclosed, totally zipped up. So you can zip everything up, have your vegetable right there with all of your boots, pants, pack, food, whatever the crap you want to put in there, it's all right there. And super lightweight, super easy to pack in. It's a great thing for a day hunt if you're going to go in and just camp for the night, or like we're doing, we're going to be here for a couple days just fly fishing on our way to Big Sky. So check it out, the new Artemis 2 tents from Badlands. So now back to Rack Attack.
Thank you, Tim. We always enjoy hearing from you. Thanks for running the Artemis tents there on the river. We have talked to Tim since then. He did not get ate by a bear or anything like that. He's safe and sound. So thank you. And there's a peek at the Artemis 2 tent. We absolutely love that thing. Pick one up while you can. Run and gun with it. I actually have one here, so you can see it all packed up. The Artemis 2 has a lightweight option, has a quick pitch option where you can run just the fly, poles, and footprint, which is really cool. You take the body completely out, but even with the body, with everything, it's gonna be lightweight, compact. Throw it in your pack or on the bottom of your Badlands pack. Take it with you, durable, lifetime warranty as well. Artemis 1 and Artemis 2 tents are available now. So thanks to Bird on the Fly 27 and TJ Snelson for sending those comments and questions. They are the big winners of the prizes from our last episode of Rack Attack. They are gonna take home they'll each get a half dozen Easton arrows, as we promised in that last episode. They will get the Master Gators, which I have buried back here, and they will also get the 2-pack of Algus boxer shorts, which have glowing reviews on the website, and people are absolutely loving their Algus boxer shorts with Cool Touch technology where you want it most. It's got real creepy. Sorry, Larry. Okay, so congratulations to our winners there. With giving stuff away from the last episode, we of course have to give stuff away from watching this episode. So this week we will pick a comment from down below. Comment, question, whatever you want to know, whatever you want to say, drop it in the comment section below. We are going to give away a stealth top set of your choice. So you will get the camo stealth that you choose, either Approach or Approach FX camo. And we're also going to give you the black merino wool stealth top as well. So a 2-pack of stealth tops to the winner. And it's been a while since we gave away some Badlands mugs, tees, and hoodies. So we're going to pick, how many, Larry? Maybe, let's do at least 5 winners to take home t-shirts, hoodies, and mugs that we'll pick randomly from down below. Maybe we'll pick the most creative comments or questions. But yeah, we love hearing from you, so do that down below. And make sure you hit the special giveaway link that'll be down there as well. You got to comment and hit the link to be entered to win those prizes. We're about ready to wrap it up, but we are hoping that you by now have heard of Badlands Man and have seen the Badlands Campfire Stories kickoff that they did a few weeks ago. We're excited to drop you a sneak peek at Volume 2 of Badlands Campfire Stories, featuring my favorite guy and yours, Badlands Man. Let's see what he's got for us next.
There's nothing like elk liver cooked over a blazing campfire. That elk hunt made for a good old yarn, but it doesn't hold a candle to some of my tales. I once won a 3-day staring contest with an owl. Rock bands and movie stars gave me the nickname Guy on a Buffalo. Mountain lions check their tracks to make sure I'm not tracking them. I'm the king of the campfire, and the story of Badlands continues.
Wow. We are very excited to hear the next story from Badlands Man. Sounds like it's going to be a good one. We'll be dropping that full story here shortly, so keep your eyes peeled for him. And if you haven't seen Volume 1 yet, go check it out, Badlands Campfire Stories on YouTube or on our website or on social media. Yeah, he also has a great giveaway running, so make sure you track that down in the Volume 1 video link. Last but not least, we need to give you an update on the pile of free stuff giveaway that we do each season here on Rack Attack. Each week, the prizes we give away, yes, we give them away for each episode, but we also let that pile stack up for an end of season giant giveaway that you can get in on. So to update that pile, we have the Badlands Alpha Jacket, the Ascent Backpack, a dozen Easton Arrows of your choice, the Algus Boxer, we'll probably do a 2-pack there, and we're gonna throw in the Stealth Top from today's episode. So that pile's already getting bigger. When it's about ready to topple over, we're gonna give it away to one lucky Rack Attack viewer who has been with us for this ride. Last but not least, we wanna hear from you. Make sure you send in your photos of Badlands gear in use, of your adventures, your viewer videos. We wanna see what you're up to. Send those anytime to rackattack@badlandspacks.com. If we feature yours, you will win an awesome Badlands prize package. So comment, like, share, enter our giveaways. Have fun out there as you get ready for your big game hunts. Share your adventures with us. We'll be sure to share ours with you. Thank you for watching Rack Attack today. We'll be back with another episode soon. Take care, be safe, have fun, hunt hard.
Rack Attack!
Now be a good little hunter and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share.